1923 star reacts to Yellowstone ending and following in Kevin Costner's footsteps. Brandon Sklenar reflects on entering the Dutton home and connecting with Costner's Yellowstone legacy. With 1923's return now imminent ahead of its second and final season, series star Brandon Sklenar, who plays Spencer Dutton, has shared his unique perspective on the franchise's timeline and what it means to follow in the footsteps of Kevin Costner. As 1923's Season 1 concluded, Spencer had left Africa to return to the under-siege Dutton family ranch in Montana, a central location in the recently concluded main series, to help protect it from the cunning plans of Timothy Dalton's Donald Whitfield. Now, speaking with RadioTimes.com about the second season, Sklenar admitted that setting foot in the iconic Dutton Ranch and walking in the steps of Kevin Costner was a surreal experience, especially knowing how the family's legacy eventually unfolds in Yellowstone. Seeing the Dutton house, it was crazy shooting in the house, he said. I was like, whoa, I'm in the house. You're imagining Costner in the same house, and then you're like, whoa, okay, this is weird. Even for audiences, seeing Yellowstone's Dutton house with its instantly recognizable interior, decked out in dark timber with its immense open fireplace, in the different context of 1923, is a strange enough experience. Clearly, that's a feeling that Sklenar could relate to when filming in the location, imagining Costner's John Dutton III inhabiting the same space. Reflecting on how Yellowstone's recent finale intersects with 1923's own legacy, Sklenar went on to react to the end of the series and share how he's attempted to avoid being influenced by his own personal knowledge of what happens, with the Dutton family ultimately losing their ranch and the house being dismantled. The ending of Yellowstone is kind of a trip, he said. I try to stay in my story, so I haven't seen much of what happened in the culmination of Yellowstone. But I'm hyper-aware of it. He continued, it's a trip from my character's perspective to get a glimpse of the future and see where does my lineage go. It's kind of wild. Yellowstone is also tonally different. It's a different vibe. With Yellowstone now over and 1923's own grand finale coming down the tracks, how the Dutton story will continue to expand over future spin-offs, including the reported Beth and Rip sequel, remains to be seen.